Alright everybody, we got ourselves the first half of the Tournament of Power. We're going to have a look at the team, and as you can see here, you voted for GT. Now I did make a slight change. I did have the Zenkai Red Vegeta on this team, but now I've decided to swap in for the Omega because the fact that, I mean, he does do a lot of stuff here. That is one thing. And the same does give a wee bit of extra blast defense and strike defense to GT. So his utility is slightly better. And the fact I did swap it in to keep him in over this Goku is because the fact Goku, again, has more utility than the Vegeta. So that's the only reason why I've kept him in there. However, everyone else is more or less staying the same, and the fact I don't really need reds. I just looked at my path and I realized, oh wait, red's not really a prominent color. I could use one, and that's me. So yeah, we're gonna have a go at this here. And our first fight, first fight is going to be to our right of us, and it's against a team that requires a red. But only just the one. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be the way we got the fight right here. I am going to keep Trunks on, just because the fact he can get a super attack, and although there is 2 purples, we should still be fine enough. So yes, the way we got the fight, let's get into this. And the way we do this fight is going to be as follows. Get rid of Kale and Caulifla first. Then we're going to get rid of this Kefla. Then get rid of this Kefla. This Caulifla. This Kefla, and then this Caulifla at the end. Because the fact... Yes, so let's go. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. I know absolutely feck all because I don't think I've actually ever ran GT before. However, that was still pretty good. The fact we didn't kill the Kefla, the green Kefla at the very start, was a bit iffy. However, we still got the full kill. And the fact that everyone was mostly getting type advantage was very good. So yeah, moving on. Next fight, going to be up against this 4th stage up here. Nice and simple. Yeah, not really much need to change. Just put Trunks over here just because, you know, as you do. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, there's not really much need to change here, other than the fact we're going to need to try and get rid of these 2 first, immediately, because they both stun you. Frost is easier to kill, so you might as well get rid of him first. Then we're going to get rid of Kaba, only because the fact he buffs, and so is Vados. Then get rid of Kefla and then Hit, because the fact that Hit has a strike cover change, we should be fine enough for, so yeah, we don't need to care. Let's go. And we are still looking fine enough. 1 mil, full kill. Again, easy enough so far. Let's move on. Next fight going to be up against this 4th stage against a nice Frieza Force, because this 4th stage here, Fusion Warrior, I'd rather not. So yeah, let's get for this one. Okay, so yeah, we're going to still keep it this here. I'm putting Trunks down here so that way he gets the extra special move gauge, because, you know, as you do, if there's a Saiyan, the hybrids, I just only figured this out. He does get an extra bit of gauge. So, you know, might as well give him the extra stuff. So, yeah, let's get into it. And the way we do this fight is going to be as this here. Get rid of this Frieza first because he's easy enough to get rid of. Then we're going to get rid of this Golden Frieza because he's next on the chopping block for more dangerous. Then, obviously, Pod Frieza. Get rid of these 2 in whatever order you want. And then, obviously, the Revival at the end because he's a Revival. Otherwise, not really much else to explain, so let's go. And yeah, no, still moving along. Baby taking a wee bit, but not too much. Still got the full kill. Again, fair enough, easy. Let's go. Next fight. Up this 5th stage is not going to be it because this 4th stage is easy. And yeah, that's the way we got the fight right here. Might look a bit unorthodox. However, it's the fact that blue and green are going to be the primary colors that we're going to be using for this fight. You might as well bring on the Z tier and the extra S tier for no reason. So yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight is going to be as follows. Get rid of Piccolo first because the fact he does a lot of support. Bojack's next in the chopping block. I would have said get rid of Pycon, but unless you have a movie and powerful opponent character on your team, you're going to get stunned. So we should be fine enough. We can leave him. Then we're going to get rid of Casserole because he's a recent unit. Then we're going to get rid of Pan, Pycon, and then 19 at the very end. So yeah, let's get into it. Simple as 1.3 full kill. Again, it's a nice, easy, unsynchronized team. So yeah, let's move on. Now we're on to the difficult fight because this 4th stage is easy. Actually, wait, no, it's the stage above us. What am I on about? It's the next stage above us because, yeah, in all honesty, it's a joke up here. The fact that over here is the easier part is what's doing my head in. I forgot, it's a bit further up, so ignore what I said. This is easy. And yeah, no, this is the way we got the fight right here. I'm taking off the green Trunks because of the fact we don't need him yet. And also the fact that yellow is going to be a primary color for this fight. So you might as well give Vegeta the super attack, despite the fact that I Could save it for later on, but we'll be fine. And the way we do this fight is get rid of this Bojack immediately, because the fact that we've got a lot of characters screwing up. Then get rid of Bujin next, because he's going to be a bit of an issue. Then this Bojack, because he's a high damage dealer. Then get rid of Beto, get rid of Zanya, and then Goku at the very end because he can be tanky as. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, Trunks and Vegeta taking a wee bit, but we got a lot of super attacks I wish we couldn't waste, but unfortunately we're going to have to. Still get the full kill nonetheless, so yeah, moving on. Next fight, this fight for stage, nice and easy GT stage. Okay, now the only thing I will say is that this fight does in fact require a couple reds. However, the one red is still more than enough. As long as we don't bring in the purple, we'll be good. And the way we do this fight, we're going to get stunned by him no matter what. So we're going to get rid of this Trunks first, because the fact he is a good support for GT. Then get rid of this Goku because he's a debuffer. Pan's next because she is a more recent unit. Then this Goku, he's going to cover changing for a super attack. So we'll just leave him to last, because no matter what, he's either going to die immediately, or we leave until end for one card and that'll be it. So yeah, let's go. And 1.4 got the full kill, easy enough, moving on. Now I think it's on to the difficult one. If Kin is, god damn it, I wish I kind of half saved this couple super attacks. But we should be fine enough, hopefully. Okay, so yeah, this is where we're going to fight right here. It's going to be a slight tough fight because of the fact I got no super attacks. However, we should still hopefully be fine enough. There is 2 purples and 2 blues, so we're going to need to try and get rid of them immediately. So this should be fun. So the way we're going to do this here is get rid of them immediately because they're a fusing unit. Then we're going to get rid of this VB first and then this one next, because the fact he's a blast cover change, he's a bit more of an issue. Then we're going to get rid of this Super Vegito, Blue Vegito, and then Ultra Vegito at the very end, because the fact he's got a blast counter and he's going to be the tankiest of the team. Like, being realistic, everyone bought this Vegito is a major priority, but the fact that he's more president over him and he's the tankiest, I have to do it like this here because it's the way I've always technically done it with some of these characters. So yeah, let's go. And yeah, no, the Trunks characters took basically all of the damage, and we got the full kill nonetheless. So more than likely the purples whapped them, but I'm not surprised because the fact they're green units. So yeah, there is that. But moving on, next fight we're gonna have up against this one right here. Very easy. You're gonna get stunned because this one, again, very doable, and this one over here you can do one. This one I would say you could definitely go for. And if you were to go for that, you do have this 5 fist or this 3 fist. Again, a simple fight one after the other. Like, it is very simple. Then you get up to here, very doable. Then obviously over to here, very doable. This 3 fist fight, you can do one. And then obviously you're going to end it off here. I say if you were going to go up to here, I wouldn't be against this here. Try and run all the yellows. Get rid of your greens no matter what. And the way you want to do this is get rid of the sweets first. Then get rid of Piccolo. Then get rid of Beers. Get rid of Bulma, Shallot, then Gohan, then Shallot. That's the way you want to do this here. I would do it anyway. For the next fight, you're going to be going up against the 3 fist fight. It's very easy because the fact there is literally no stun. So I would say get rid of Bulma first. Get rid of Whis and Beers, Piccolo, Gohan, and Shallot. In that order. Obviously, next up is going to be the 3 fist fight, which is just basically the same thing we did before. Whis, Piccolo, Beers, Bulma, Gohan, Shallot. Nothing to change there. This stage right here, simple enough. I think I might be going up against this fight, but if I'm not, Frost first because he stuns, then the Cooler, then this Frieza, you're going to get stunned by him no matter what. This Yellow Frieza, EX Frieza, Spark and Revival, and then I will show you the rest of the fights up there. But let's get into this one. And yeah, that's why we got the fight right here. I am going to keep the Trunks off because the fact he is mostly needed for the second half, so I don't really need to care for him yet. So yeah, let's go. And the way we want to do this fight is going to be get rid of this Roshi first because the fact that he is a blast cover change unit. Godtop is going to be next, and Nappa is going to be next because the fact of his debuffs. It's going to be Hercule, then Magenta, and then Android 20 at the end. Otherwise, we should still be fine enough because the fact he does do debuffs on death, I think. So yeah, let's go. Very simple fight. Truby's going to be healing up nicely. 1.4 full kill. No bother to us. Let's move on. Next fight going to be up against this 5 fist stage here. Against the Super Saiyan 3 stage. Simple as. Yeah, I've just taken off the Trunks because the fact that I don't want to be bothered with the purple. There is a blue, however, he should be easy enough. So yeah, let's go. And the way we want to do this fight is going to be get rid of this purple first because he's the main supporter of the team. Then we're going to get rid of this Goku because next priority. I would say this Goku next. Shallot's going to be next. Then this Gotenks and then this Gotenks because this Gotenks does do death buffs. That's one thing I will say. He does do death buffs. So you might as well. So you need to leave him to last. So yeah, let's go. And yeah, no, again, simple enough. 1.4, full kill, easy, moving on. Next fight, 4th stage up here. Nice and simple enough. It's got this Bardock, so we kind of need to be wary of him. Because this 4th stage is not going to be doing it. We are going to be facing this late in the next stage, but it's not too bad, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because this 3th fight, arguably better. And if you want to go for this fight, I wouldn't be against it. If you were to, get rid of these two first, then Tenement, Raspberry, and then just these two at the end like this here. Simple as. Otherwise, let's go for this one. And yeah, I didn't really do much. I just moved Vegeta down to the special move tile in case he does get to it. If he doesn't, that is what it is, but let's go. And the way we want to do this fight is going to be getting rid of this Bardock first because we don't know what the hell, because I don't have no idea what he does. The only thing I know is that he's very good for a blast-based movies and Saiyans. That's it. Otherwise, we're going to get rid of Bojack next, then the Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, and then this Broly at the very end. Like this here. Should be fine enough. Let's go. Again, simple as 1.9 full kill. No bother to us. Moving on. Next fight, this 3th stage against this easy stage because this 5th stage is a no-go. Unless you have Golden Freeze on this team, you are not one-shotting him. I'm telling you this much. So yeah, this 3th fight, I mean, doable, but this one's just that much better. And you know what? We're not even going to do anything. I'm just going to keep it like this here and just leave it be, so let's go. And the way we want to do this is give rid of Bojack first, then give rid of Broly, give rid of Slug, give rid of Turles, Cooler, and then Janemba because he's got the counter. Otherwise, let's go. And again, simple as 1.2, no difficulty whatsoever. It's a free fist fight. So yeah, let's go. Next fight, going to be up against this one up here, which I haven't done yet. I've done this one. Well, I showed you that, but we're going to go for this one up here because it's 5 fist here. No, I'd rather not. I'd rather keep my ass alive. And yeah, no, not really changing much. I'm just going to keep it up here. Despite the fact there is the red cooler, if you want to, I wouldn't be against it, swapping out somebody. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to swap out Vegeta for the Shrooby, get him a wee bit healed up a bit extra. So yeah, let's go. And the way we want to do this fight is going to be getting rid of Thouser, then the cooler. Then we're going to get rid of the green cooler, the blue, the purple, and then obviously this cooler at the very end because he's going to buff everybody on the team. I would say an alternative, swap these two about and you're basically fine enough. We'll see how this works. If not, if it works out poorly, give it a cooler first, then Thouser. Otherwise, let's go. And that was actually quite simple enough. 1.5 full kill, easy. Moving on. Next fight is going to be the Fusion Warrior we faced literally 2 minutes ago. So yeah, fun times. Okay, see, this is why we got the fight right here. I kind of half wish the criticals were over here and here, only because the fact this Trunks does in fact give buffs for characters, and he kind of needs to heal him more than this Trunks does because the fact he's a Z tier. However, I'm going to keep it like this here. I'm just going to leave it as B. Let's see how well we do. And for the final fight, it's just going to be the same way we did before. Because despite the fact that our greens did get whammed before, it worked out fine enough. That's the only thing I will say. So let's just hope RNG is going to be on our side. Because they only did take absolute most 30% of their HP. So we should be fine enough. So let's go. Okay, we did get unlucky by the fact that Vegito countered with him in it. However, we still did it, and we didn't get color countered too badly. So I'll take that as a W. So yeah, nice enough. Ended off with a nice 18.7 mil. So you know what? I will take that most definitely. And I should see you all in the next one.